Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Super Mario 64. So for the sake of just making editing easier and not having to process another video through my video editor, which takes time, rather than showing my score from the medium path run at the end of the previous video, excuse me, I decided to show it at the beginning of this video. So if we go to ranking, surprisingly enough, it came in second place. I was not expecting that. Yeah, with 826 total hits, which is still appallingly poor, but, you know, amazingly enough, only outdone by the practice run through the hard path that I had. So, with that done, let's go ahead and embark upon the hard path, shall we? Once again, we've seen the intro stuff, we can skip it. This time, we're finally going to take the alternate path through Corneria and fight the alternate first boss. Whatever. Yeah, General Pepper. Calm down. Don't get your knickers in a wad. We're here to save you. Since apparently your military is so incompetent that it can be saved by a squadron of 4 fighters and a single carrier.
Bogey on your tail. Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought
it's tempting to just let that shoot you down, Slippy. But yeah, after we get through Corneria, pretty much everything in the hard path is going to be new. So a lot of the medium path was pretty similar to the easy path. That's not going to be true this time. We're going to be seeing a lot of new stages.
Everybody stay alert.
After recording my medium run, I'm no longer sure that I think the medium run is harder than the hard path. The hard path might indeed be the most difficult. We'll see. It mostly went pretty smoothly in my practice run.
You got an enemy on your tail.
I just completely missed the gold ring back there like a chump. Shouldn't really matter. See, we've done Corneria so many times now that I'm just kind of spacing out and not taking it seriously, which is a mistake. Should always focus and play your best.
I'll take this. Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the boost to take.
Okay.
I guess I should be thankful.
Saving Falco is a requirement for going on the hard path from Corneria.
Do a barrel roll.
So it would have been problematic if we let him get shot down there. Alright, now we're actually going to fly underneath all these arches.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Falco is duly impressed by our skill. Why we're taking the time to do stunt maneuvers during a mission to save Corneria, I'm not sure.
Falco, where you going?
But Falco then leads us through this waterfall.
Try to keep up.
Not sure what target he's referring to exactly. The alternate first boss, perhaps? Ooh, that guy got a cheap shot off on me.
Gotcha.
Get wrecked. We fly out over the ocean.
Someone wants to play.
And for this boss, we stay in corridor mode
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
instead of switching to all range mode.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Now you can wreck this guy really fast if you've got a quick trigger finger. But as I've explained, I don't like hitting the button super fast because it triggers my RSI and carpal tunnel. Even so, we can really rip through this guy in a hurry. Just shoot his launchers when he opens them, and then shoot the main body, which mysteriously becomes vulnerable. When before it wasn't. And down he goes.
Who are you guys?
He's a joke.
We're Star Fox.
You'll never defeat Andross!
He's not really any more difficult than the normal first boss.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Doing well, thanks, Falco. Still aren't getting the gold medal on Corneria. I would need to practice it to be able to get all the kills necessary. Alright, onward to Sector Y. So this one will diverge and either take us to Fortuna. That is Fortuna, right? Not Katina. I sometimes confuse those two. Pretty sure that's Fortuna. If you get under 100 kills. If you get 100 kills or more, we'll go onward to Aquas and stay on the hard route.
Fox, we're under attack. Help us out here.
I'm on my way.
So there's a big space battle in progress here between Andross's forces and the Cornerian battle fleet, which is getting its butt kicked. And there's a lot of humanoid enemy mechs here. There's something very Gundam about this stage. It's very cool. I will just get 100 kills and won't bother showing what happens if you don't get 100 kills, because nothing is different. You literally just can't stay on the hard path. And we've already seen that stage, so... Yeah, literally no reason to do it. There's nothing new. Or different.
Don't let any of them through.
Something's wrong. I don't see anything.
Surprise attack coming from above.
Oh man, wasted a bomb. Didn't mean to fire it yet.
Hold them. They're trying to get through.
That was unfortunate.
Good job. Keep up the pace.
If you don't shoot down all those enemies coming through that corridor,
Knock it off, Fox.
then Falco derisively says, "Fox, you were supposed to get them all." Oh, come on, do the loop. There you go, buddy. You can do it. I'm not doing a great job of racking up kills, but I think we'll be okay. There's different routes you can take, an upper and a lower route in this level, and if you take the upper route, it's pretty easy to hit 100 kills.
Take care of everything below.
Aha! Thought you could hide from me, eh? Escaping? I don't think so. Hey! Leave me alone!
Yeah, I like the feeling of a big space battle here, although at this point most of the Cornerian fleet has already been destroyed by the time you arrive, so you're mostly fighting Andross's forces. It would be kind of cool if there was a little bit more Cornerian resistance still in the area. You can get a big battle with friendlies and enemies, like in Fortuna, or is it Katina? I always confuse those two.
You're becoming a better pilot.
Alright, so that's a good sign, because if you don't have many kills, Falco makes fun of you there. See if we can fly in formation with our friends. Alright, we've got plenty of kills.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Something's up ahead! Looks different!
All range mode.
There's no reason to extend your wings. Space is a vacuum. There's no atmosphere. Whatever. Alright, go to the wide view. First we have to fight two pretty evasive humanoid mechs. I think they're called Shoguns.
Gee, quit moving around.
They're very agile. So yeah, like I said, this is just so Gundam. This is Gundam as heck.
Let these hit! These guys are tough.
I'm not so good against these guys, really. I just don't have the feel for the best way to fight them.
Gee, quit moving around.
That's one down.
Good job. Keep up the good work.
I think if I killed him faster, I could have gotten 4 hits for that instead of 3, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Where'd he go? Get out of the way, Slippy.
Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Alright, got the other one. And now,
Don't body just
a third, even more evasive and powerful one appears. Launches from that enemy carrier. The enemy ace has appeared.
to try our new weapon.
Where is he? There he is. Yeah,
Dang, I'm hit.
super evasive, and they like to get into melee with you as well.
Gee, quit moving around.
Alright. I'm not great against these particular enemies, as I said. I'm sure there's a good way to fight them,
What's wrong? Is that it?
but I don't have a good feel for it.
Dang, I'm hit.
He's just so agile. There's only brief windows as you approach him where you can even get shots off on him, and he's zipping all over the place, so it's pretty hard to hit. I don't think locking on really works. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe locking on does. Let me give it a try.
Gee, quit moving around.
I agree, Falco. Nah, locking on doesn't seem to work at all.
Got you, little freak.
Barely even touched him yet. This is actually going even worse than it did in the practice run, and the practice run against this guy didn't go fantastic.
Got you, little freak.
Okay, that was a little better. Okay, wow. Suddenly he went from like almost full to nothing. I'll take it. Get wrecked. Now, in my practice run, he returned to the carrier and said, I'll fight them from the ship.
Heading for Aquas. Report in.
Which is a really stupid thing to do, because it
There you go.
makes him a stationary target.
Your skills have improved, Bob.
If he does that, he becomes really easy to kill from there.
I guess you're good for something.
Thanks, Falco. Alright, because we got the requisite number of kills, we move on to Aquas. This is the only mission in the game where you get to use the submarine. I remember as a teenager, I sort of dreaded this mission.
Star Fox, I want you to take out the enemy bioweapon.
Yes, sir. Deploy the Blue Marine.
Because it's much more sluggish. It's a lot more slow-paced than when you're fighting in the R-Wing. But now I don't mind it. I like the variety. It's a perfectly fun level. You just have to appreciate that it's a slower-paced level due to being underwater. Now, this works quite differently from the R-Wing. You actually have...
I'm gonna check out the bioweapon.
You don't have bombs at all. You have torpedoes. And you have an endless supply of them. And when you lock on, you fire the torpedoes. There's quite a few enemies that are only vulnerable to the torpedoes. Kind of neat with that school of fish following us around. As you can see, it just feels very slow-paced, which makes sense for underwater combat. Also, it's kind of laggy. I don't remember if it was this laggy on the actual N64 or if it's emulator lag.
I'm sending the data to you guys.
Not really sure on that one.
Shoot a torpedo to help you see. Looks like the pollution has started.
It's awful.
Beautiful music. I guess the implication is Andross is polluting the ocean here. He's probably like Dr. Robotnik and just has pollution factories. They don't even make anything, they just exist to pollute. It'd just be cartoonishly evil.
Wow! Look at that! It's beautiful!
Let's destroy these priceless ancient ruins for no reason. Because it gets us more points.
Good thing you prepared, Slip. This thing will never hold together.
You know, I'm the one operating this thing, Falco. Makes me a little nervous when you say stuff like you think it's not going to hold together. Yeah, this is a really atmospheric stage. I actually quite like it a lot now.
Watch out!
Do a barrel roll.
Actually, good advice at the moment. The screen is filled with shots. Ow.
Look out behind you!
Now you can't really do a loop-the-loop in this, so if they say something's behind you, you can't use that maneuver to get behind it.
We've got lots of torpedoes.
And by lots, he means endless torpedoes.
You're the best, Slippy.
Thanks, Peppy.
This thing will never hold together.
You already said that, Falco. Ow. Wow, did the torpedo just carry him off the cliff there? Kind of looked like it did. There's only one path from Aquas, by the way. There's no branching paths on this level.
Watch out, Bob!
Can we accelerate? Get away from the falling rocks.
I found the bioweapon.
It's a giant clam! Alright, we can't affect it yet. This is the cinematic sequence.
Enemy field analyzed.
Aim for the 2 columns.
Alright, so by the 2 columns he means the muscles holding its mouth together. So you need to shoot them with your laser, and then fire a torpedo once they change color, which indicates that they're vulnerable. You can shoot torpedoes at the barnacles. Weird snake enemies come out of the barnacles.
Fire a homing torpedo.
I think we got it? Or did we only hit the snake enemies? Snake enemies were really running interference. Okay, we only hit snake things. Or eel things, whatever they are. Let's try again. Nope. More stuff getting in the way. Enemies keep getting in the way of my torpedoes. Which, not a lot I can do about that. Except keep trying.
Fire a homing torpedo.
That's it, Bot.
Okay, we got it.
Go for the eyes.
That blows the top off. Then the eyes become exposed. Shoot the...
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know outer eyes with your laser, and then they contract and reveal an inner eye, which you shoot with the torpedo. And it's continuously shooting these balls out at you, which obviously you don't want to get hit by those. You can just destroy them with your weapons. Honestly, it's not a very difficult boss. It's a durable boss. It takes a lot of killing, but it's not very threatening. Well, managed to hit me there, though. Lag. Okay, I said it's not very threatening, but now I'm kind of getting wrecked, aren't I? I may have to take that back. Oops, locked onto the wrong thing there. Alright, okay, now I'm actually in danger of dying. Whoa. Unexpected? Okay, I don't want to have to edit this video, so I'd rather do this on the first try and not have to do a retake. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
We can do it. Come on, torpedo, get it. Whew! I take it back. You are a threatening boss after all. But we did it with a sliver of life left. Very dramatic.
We're preparing to dock.
So that's Aquas. Pretty cool level. Only submarine level in the game.
Thanks, Flip. Blue Marine came through.
Flip is not such a screw up after all.
Thanks a lot, Peppy.
I'll take the sky any day.
Sheesh, Falco. You too.
You deserve all this crap and more, Slippy. Although you do seem like a pretty good engineer. Alright, so that's approximately halfway through the hard route. Maybe a little more. So, we're going to go ahead and call it there, and we're going to finish off the hard route and pretty much be done with the game in the next episode. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then. Bye!